Welcome friends, this is Dharmit Patel. Today I'm going to talk about my new camera that I bought for using it as my primary camera, primary vlogging camera, as well as for videography, time-lapse and whatnot. I also received some comments from my friends via personal messaging saying my audio with my vlogging videos is really low and I should get an extra mic. So I did order an extra mic and I'll be shooting my first vlogging video with this camera and that external mic pretty soon. And so I will also be providing a side-by-side comparison with my current camera and mic as well as with the new camera and the mic. So let's get started with the unboxing of the new camera. Introducing the Sony A6300 Mirrorless Camera. This is from Sony. This comes with an APS-C lens, size lens. It's not a full frame camera, it's a cropped camera. It comes with an ISO range of 100 to 256,000. It has 425 autofocus points and it can take 11 frames per second camera. And I'll be also doing a demo of how this camera takes the pictures as well as the videos as well. And I bought this with a 1650 f3.5 to 5.6 OSS, so it comes with a stabilization and a zoom lens, and then I also got a full frame 50mm 1.8 aperture lens as well with it. Let's get started with opening the box and looking what's in the box. So some Sony manuals, paperwork, lens and accessories guide. This is help manual. There is the Sony charger, the battery, the camera strap, the viewfinder cap, and the USB cable for charging. And then there is the international holder for the charger. And then here we have the camera, and I think that's all we have in the box. Introducing the Alpha 6300 camera with 4K recording, as well as 24.2 megapixel shots. It's pretty good. It gives you the feeling of like the DSLR, even if it's better than a DSLR. So let's have a close look of how the camera looks like. So that's your viewfinder, that's a menu button, flash. It has an inbuilt flash, so if you click on that, it opens up the flash. Pretty slick. That's the on-off button. That's a C1 button that you can probably configure to use for many things, as well as this button that you can configure. It has many modes, as you can see. Actually recording this video using an iPhone, as you can see in the screen. There's a rotate button for navigation, play button, again another configurable button, function button. There's a manual focus, autofocus, and AL. And then this has a E-mount system, so it basically can mount any E-mount lenses. Here's a power zoom. As you can see, this is an 1650 3.5 5.6 OSS, so the lens comes with the image stabilization, the alpha, and here is the A6300 model number. Now here is the battery cap. What else? I think here there is two USB. I believe one is USB and one is HDMI, and then there is a 3.5mm jack for external mic. And then you have the screen that can flip and come out, but it doesn't flip on the other side of the camera. So if you're recording a video and you would like to see yourself, you would need an external monitor for that. And then where is the SD card? Right here. So that's the SD card. And here is the battery. So kind of missed that in the first one. Okay, so let's get started with some real field testing.
Day 2.
One thing that I forgot to talk about is that the battery was not at all charged. So I plugged it in and charged the battery for the whole night. And I also didn't have the SD card, which is right there. So I also got the SD card, which I'm just gonna insert it in, and let's get started to see what things are required to, or what things we need to set it up in the camera before I can start taking the pictures. So one thing to remember is that if I use this micro SD card as it is a U3, as you can see there, but if I use it with this adapter, it is a U1, so that will affect the performance. So I'm gonna order just the SD card with a U3 performance to record and take the photos, record the 4K videos and take the photos. So let's get started with inserting this. There you go, that's all in. And let's get started by turning this thing. Dun-dun-dun. And the first thing it asks me is to select the language, so I'm gonna select English. It starts me to set area, date, and time. So the area is Chicago / Mexico City. Daylight saving time off. The date time is, today is 19th of October and 2018, and the time is 449. So that would be 16. Okay. So that's done. So this plays memory. Okay. And I need to remove the lens. So let's take some pictures, and I'm gonna just zoom in. There you go, that's how close I can zoom.
A few moments later.